Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much again for joining me here. I hope you're having a fantastic day. One more look at Bitcoin just to round out the day here. We still got a couple of hours left in today's trading, and we also have the US election on the horizon, so please recognize things are about to get kind of crazy. But we can see one last little sell-off, potentially, before things kind of kick off here. We can see a pretty significant drop there. Look at that, almost perfect example of 68,666, coincidentally. It is that key fib level there, that 0.68 fib. Unfortunately, our second entry for a long position was at 68.6. We barely missed that, but all good. No worries, folks. We are still in good shape here, not super concerned with that. Again, heads up, we do have a long with Bitcoin at this point. It is a high-risk long based on just the overall sentiment in the market, plus the simple fact that I personally feel that we should see a positive election result for that of cryptocurrency. Insert, presidential candidate here, but essentially at this point, I think we're in good shape still. Okay, again, we're still holding true to this descending trend, and if you kind of look at it here, we did have a bullish backtest of that descending trend line. The price held. And basically what a bullish backtest of a descending trend line is, basically just retesting a specific support range, which in this case here we can see previous high working as new low. Okay, it's not exact, but it's close. All right. So again, generally speaking, 69 to 69.2 is that lower support range here based on candlestick closures in the hourly. Let's go ahead and double check a few things in the back end, kind of see what's up, and kind of go from there. I would ask while we're loading this information here, just go ahead and quickly hit the like button, maybe even comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Some folks were chiming in yesterday about watching my channel for a year, 2 years, and some of them upwards about 3 years. So hey, if you got them beat, comment below. Love to hear it. Either way you look at it, what we're looking at here is Bitcoin at the last 7 days on the left and 30 days on the right. Okay, so if you're kind of new to the channel, we always look at liquidation just to kind of get an approximate understanding of where the liquidation events occur on the back end. So there are substantially larger amounts of liquidation on the upside than the downside, implying we have a lot of shorts in the market with good reason. 70,000, that 71, 72K range, substantial resistance for the moment. However, we're not there yet, but we just know that there's a good chunk of liquidation on the upside here. Just spitballing here, of course, each one of these red lines is somewhere between 1.5 to 2 billion. There's probably a good, 20 to 30 billion between here and 72,000. Okay, I'll add it up later. I'll post that on our playout chart if you're not familiar. I do post playout charts on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord, just kind of giving you indications of coins I'm planning to take trades with and just general overviews there. But that's all there for you too. Oh, what else is also there too? Keep this in mind. We got some pretty nice results here recently. Take a look at this Dogecoin. We got some nice profit here from a long up to about 53%. And of course, we secured some profits on our Solana long as well there, just to ensure, going into the election here, we kind of cover our bases, right? So again, just some fun stuff there for the moment. I do have a couple of high-risk trades open just kind of as a hedge against the overall situation in the market. Again, if you're part of my community, don't follow those if you're not really looking for high-risk trades. I don't take them very often, but it's not very often you get a presidential election, you get to trade into it either, right? So my speculation, based on the technical analysis and some fundamentals too, is that Bitcoin is likely to continue higher. So let's talk about that really quick. And again, I'm not trying to convince you of that. So I'm just going to let you know the facts, and the facts all mostly point up at this point. Again, we have a minor correction here today so far. We haven't closed below 68.7. or 68.8 as a round number. I would say holding above this key fib level 0.618 is important, okay? The reason why is because that would keep us above the 20-day SMA, that would keep us above the descending trend line. A lot of reasons why it's important to get a close of just round number, 69,000 or higher. That would give me some confidence moving into tomorrow's trading day. Obviously, we have a lot of unique fundamentals leading into it, but still, outside of that, from a technical standpoint, we're looking good. We bounced off 50 in the RSI, money flow is increasing, stochastic swinging up, MACD converging, ish. It's not fully converged by the way, but it is trending more level and or upwards, which is generally positive. We do take a look at, sorry, I'm jumping around here, the 4-hour time frame. We want to recognize some things here, and I talked about this earlier, the 50-day SMA being above that being a big deal. We've tentatively rejected off that range. I wouldn't say it's the SMA itself causing that resistance, but 70,000 is that level, right? That's right where the 50-day SMA is at. So it basically tells us that in the last 50 days, that's been the average price. We're below that, therefore tentatively bearish. Again, this is a 4-hour time frame. It honestly, it's actually looking back 50 candles, not 50 days on the 4-hour time frame. Keep in mind, the SMA is based on the candlesticks, not necessarily the days total, unless you're on the daily time frame. what I'm getting at, without getting too convoluted and too detailed, is that we're just below that resistance. It'd be nice to be above that range, that 70K range. We spent some time there earlier today. At this point, we're tentatively below it. But we do have some positivity here. I got obviously a previous bullish engulfing candle. We close over about 69.7 here in a couple of hours. We'll have another bullish engulfing candle back to back. That'd be really nice. But more importantly here, we're over 50 on the RSI, maintain that level. We bounced off that level, that 0.618 fib level. There's a lot of confluence of that 68.6 level, okay? Now again, I'm paraphrasing, it's more like 68.7, but it's just that lower range of support that is tentatively holding for the moment. So again, we're over the 20-day SMA. That's roughly where all the price action occurred here earlier, where the price has been unwilling to go below that level, okay? So that just kind of implies we got some support in the 68.7 range. I'm going to round up for you there. All right, hourly time frame. Let's quickly look at the Ichimoku cloud, kind of see what's going on. All green lights here to leave your long position open. Okay, we're above the cloud, lagging spans free and clear, conversion lines over the baseline. There's pretty much every single indication to not take a short and to leave the long position open. And if you got in at the low 69K range, even better. I was hoping we'd average in. Unfortunately, barely missed our second entry, but that's okay. That's how it goes sometimes, folks. And once more, trading is not precision. You'll never find the best entry ever. I mean, there's occasions where it might work out that way and you'll think you're a god, but I can tell you it's not very consistent. If you're shooting for that every single time, you're going to have some trouble. You got to get used to kind of, that's why I like to wait for confirmation, right? And I know it seems kind of weird, but you're getting into the party a little late. But when you get to the party late, you're already there. You're not that awkward person that's starting the party off like, who the hell is this guy? You're actually there mingling and having a good time. And metaphorically, you're there when the good times are happening, right? And the important thing is not to be the last person to leave the party either. That's what getting greedy is. So show up late, leave early. That's how trading should work. Anyways, there's a funny correlation somewhere in there. I hope you understood and picked up on that. Either way, thanks so much again for watching. Thanks again for the awesome support. My Bitcoin followers, phenomenal. Just do me a favor, hit the like button every single time you watch a video. It really helps grow the channel. We're getting an average of 100 to 150 likes per video, which is great, but I think we can do more. All right, so thanks so much again. We'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Take care.